everybody, it's been quite a wee while since the last time I posted a video for you. The last sort of like week or two have been kind of tough, just with how I've been feeling within myself really. Socially, things have been a bit better, but I think because I'm kind of pushing myself to do more and to be out more and to see people more and things like that, it's kind of taken its toll mentally, to the point where when I've been in the house or anything like that, I've really just been sleeping or kind of fallen back into bad habits of being on Facebook all day, nosing at other people's stuff. Same with Instagram. I've watched so many YouTube things, like videos, tutorials, just stupid cat videos. Like, it's been really difficult the last kind of week and a bit with me and Ian as well. I think for a long time I've kind of just taken for granted the fact that he gets how I feel and he knows how to deal with me. But I think recently, obviously, because he works full time as well and he's had a lot going on with himself, like at work and stuff, and he's not been feeling well, I think there obviously comes a point where, although you are that person to somebody, there is only so much you'll take. And I think for the first time in the time that Ian and I, like, we've known each other since I was 13 and I'm 31 this year, and we've been together 5 years this year, and we'll have been married for a year. Although he's been there through thick and thin really, there will always come a point, because he has to live with me, there will come a point in that person's life when they know that they're your only, not support, because I do have a lot of support from family and stuff, but he gets the brunt of it. Like, you know, he comes home from work and he's had a stressful day and all I want to talk about is cat videos and the fact that I've hoovered twice, or, you know, he's got stresses and things like that. And if he's trying to support me, who's listening to him? First time I've really been scared that my illness is having more of an effect on him as well as me, and the fact that it might ultimately become an issue in our relationship, instead of it just being something that, you know, he knows what I'm like kind of thing. I don't want to get into the point where it becomes the reason that somebody doesn't want to be with me. Although that's not where we're at. If I continue on the path that I've been on for the last kind of couple of weeks, it'll certainly become something like that. Everything he says to me, like, I've been kind of second guessing and trying to read too much into it. Like, he'll say something like, oh, you look lovely, and instead of just accepting that compliment, I'm questioning why he's telling me that, or like, do I not normally look like that? And to the point where it becomes kind of obsessive, which is really dangerous in a relationship, because then it stops that person from wanting to be, like, to say those things to you and try and help with your confidence and things like that. And that's understandable completely. And I think because it's been like that, it's obviously taken its toll on me, and I've become really sort of closed in and not wanting to speak to anybody and just sleeping all the time. And although I did have a couple of good days, like friends from my old job came and spent time with me on Monday. We had like a kind of little tea party thing in the house, and then my friend that I've not seen for a really long time brought a wee boy over this week, and that was really nice. He gave me a couple of the aloe vera things to use to sample. Another good thing that's happened, as well as the social side of things, is I have a new job, and I start that on Monday, and I'm really excited about it, but at the same time I'm absolutely shitting myself, is probably the most eloquently I could put it. I've been away from people for so long that I'm absolutely terrified that starting this new job, and like, I just don't know, like, I keep saying I'm really looking forward to it, and I am really, really looking forward to it. I just hope that I don't let myself down, like, mentally, and let everything sort of get on top of me and get too much for me again, because I think this is really what I need, and I think it'll be good for me. I think it'll be good for me and Ian, and I just think I need to kind of make the most of this and try and better this like opportunity and like get back into the real world. So fingers crossed that all goes well. Honestly, this is like the least interesting video I've probably ever made, but I think because I started this channel as a sort of outlet for how I'm feeling, and then obviously I've not really used it to its full potential, I kind of was like, you know what, I need to get it out there that even though I've been feeling like this and things have sort of come to a head, and you know, the things I care most about and hold dearest have been affected by me and this illness, I think I just wanted to kind of like write it out as I have. I've spoken to Ian, I've spoken to like family and friends and stuff, and you know, I just, for anybody that's watching this has anxiety or depression or any illness really that kind of shuts you off from the world, I guess my message is just hang in there, and with the right support you will get there. But I think ultimately it's, for me, I think what I've been doing is I've been relying on other people to get me by. For instance, like Ian, and I've kind of looked to him to make me feel better and pull me out from like my dark times and just be like a safety net almost. And you know, I've not been there for him, and I feel like, you know, in my own head I was kind of like, I am there, and you know, I'm doing fine, our relationship's great and stuff, but we're only like 4 months into a marriage, and this is the first time I've ever in my life felt scared that Ian's not going to be there the next day because of like how I've been. And it's a scary thought. Like, we've been through a lot, like a hell of a lot, and we always managed to get past it. And then I've taken this dip in the last couple of weeks, and I think it all started over an argument about him rinsing the bath. You know, I need to be more careful in respect of him and how he feels, because although he's there for me and he's been amazing through this whole thing from start till now, and supported me and always been there for me and always tried to make it better, I don't think that I've been giving him the support that he needs, and that is something that I need to acknowledge definitely going forward. Mainly me saying that if you've got somebody that supports you wholeheartedly, don't take them for granted, because I think to a certain respect, I guess that's what I've done with Ian, and there have been repercussions to the point where I honestly thought I was going to lose him, and that's the last thing I want. I do not want this illness to take over my life, and that's why I'm going back to work as well and trying to get myself out there. It's not been easy, and it's absolutely exhausted me, and I hate to think what I'm going to be like next week, but ultimately and for the long run this is going to be great for me. And I think instead of looking forward and panicking about what might be, or looking back and getting upset about what's gone in the past, I need to just concentrate on now and appreciate the family that I've got, the support that I've got, the friends that I've got, and work on myself instead of just relying on other people to make me feel better or for me to hide behind. I find doing this while I'm driving quite a bit easier because I can just kind of talk and I don't feel like I stumble over my words so much. So thank you for listening. I'm sorry it's a bit of a boring video. Next week, and obviously I'll give you an update about how being out in the real world and actually having to get up at a reasonable time and speak to people and get myself dressed like properly without wearing like jammies as outdoor clothes goes, and I will take it from there. But thank you again guys for listening, for everybody that's out there that understands what I'm going through. We will get better, it'll just take time, but we'll do it together. Okay guys, take care, bye.